Hey everyone, and welcome back to part 3 of Ultimate Dragonheir Beginner's Guide. In the first two videos, we secured your account and mapped out the F2P resource strategy. Now, this is where the fun begins. Today we're diving into the core of the game, combat fundamentals and team building. Dragonheir's combat is a semi-real-time grid-based strategy system. It prioritizes unit placement and team synergy over a simple rock-paper-scissors mechanic. The Reborn version has two main classifications for heroes, elements and schools. Understanding how these two systems work together is the key to building powerful teams. First, let's talk about elements. There are 6 elements in the game: Radiance, Fire, Poison, Lightning, Necrosis, and Ice. In Season 2, these 6 elements are also grouped into 3 affinity synergy: Radiance and Ice, Fire and Necrosis, Poison and Lightning. This is important because of affinity buffs. If you use Radiance and Ice heroes on the same team, the game still counts this as a mono team and gives you a powerful buff. These affinity groups can change each season, so it's important to check. Second, we have schools. Schools define a character's skill traits and their role in combat. In Season 2, there are 9 schools. 6 main schools are Support, Frost, Radiance, Poison, Dauntless, Wild, and Summoner. 3 new Season 2 schools: Ash Blast, Thunderbolt, and Burn. You'll get a synergy buff when you use at least 2 heroes from the same school. For example, using 2 heroes from the Summoner school gives you a mighty creature. Using 3 summoners makes the creature even more powerful. Note that using 4 or 5 from the same school gives no additional power up, so it's recommended to pair them with support heroes from the same affinity or element. First, the fundamentals of placement. This is for your defense heroes or tank, whose job is to absorb enemy attacks. In Dragonheir, tanks are grouped into support school. Back row. This is for your damage dealers and your other support heroes, like healers and buffers, who you want to keep safe behind the tanks. Spacing. You generally want to spread your units out to avoid having multiple heroes hit by a single enemy AoE or area of effect skill. The exception is when you're using healers and buffers that have a very small range. In that case, you'll need to group your heroes closer together. Now, for the most important concept, elemental synergy. The most common mistake new players make is assuming the game uses a rock, paper, scissors system, where fire beats ice. This is explicitly false. There are no advantages of one element over another. The actual system is based on mono-element or mono-affinity teams. Your team gains more power from stacking heroes of the same element or the same affinity. When you combine this with school synergies, you get double advantage. This team will be exponentially stronger than a rainbow team of mixed elements. This synergistic mindset is the key to team building, not a coverage mindset. This also explains why one of the top 10 new player mistakes is trying to fit in legendaries with zero team synergy. If you want to build a fire team using wild synergy, putting one ice legendary hero in there, no matter how good they are, will break your synergy and make your team weaker. So, who should I build? Because affinity and school synergy are often more important than rarity, your rare and epic heroes are the backbone of every account. Not using rares in your teams is a critical error. Here are some of the most recommended F2P friendly must-build heroes. Based on community analysis, an ideal 100% F2P achievable starter team that covers all your roles would look like this. Your main character is flexible and can change elements to fit your team's needs. For this team, you could change your main character to the ice element to make your team even more defensive. Your next goal should be to build another mono element or mono affinity tea. Here are a few F2P friendly examples. So, to put it all together, combat and team building are much more straightforward in the Reborn version. Here's your game plan. First, focus on building 4 top tier heroes for every role. Use these heroes with your main character to push through the main story, at least until account level 35. Next, use those resources to start building your first complete mono element or mono affinity team. Third, your long-term goal is to build at least 15 well-geared heroes, divided into 3 powerful synergistic teams. If this guide was helpful, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit the like button. And be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss video 4, Gearing and the Seasonal Reset. The next one is the Advanced Beginner Guide. It explains the game's entire philosophy and is the video that will turn you from a new player into a veteran. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.